This week, the busiest airport in the country is not in Chicago. It's over 150 miles north in Oshkosh, Wisconsin.
And in tonight's cover story, Sean Lewis takes you behind the scenes at this year's AirVenture Convention.
It was more than 50 years ago that a tiny airport in Wisconsin began hosting aviation enthusiasts from around North America. From the tiniest flying machines that barely looked like they could make it off the ground to some of the most sophisticated aircraft in the skies today. We were invited behind the scenes and up into the air traffic control tower as Oshkosh, Wisconsin becomes the center of the aviation world this week. It's a sight to see, so high in the sky. The planes touching down at the airport. Welcome to Oshkosh, reads the sign.
It's just an awesome event.
On the ground,
If you like airplanes, this is it.
those here already
They call it the promised land.
anticipate.
Isn't this an aviator's dream? Isn't this amazing?
Star Novak has come to the EAA, the Experimental Aircraft Association fly-in, for 20 years. They call it AirVenture.
If you're an aviation geek like me, it is amazing. This place is what you dream about every day of the year until you can get back here and experience it. The people that you meet are amazing, and of course the airplanes are phenomenal.
Oh yes, let's talk about those. Cessnas, Warbirds, biplanes, and Pipers among them. In a week's time, this small, usually sleepy regional airport handles so many.
We expect 18,000 or more.
Kathy Asselborn knows what she's talking about. She is the general manager for Chicago's air traffic control, and this week, her expertise in one of the busiest airspaces in the country is needed in Oshkosh.
We have a banner hung on the front of the tower that says World's Busiest Air Traffic Control Tower, and we're very proud of it.
The tower here, usually staffed by contract workers, is taken over by 64 of the best air traffic controllers from around the country for the EAA's one-week convention.
This is the Super Bowl of aviation.
What does it mean to be selected to work this event?
It's a very high honor.
Red and white RV on the downwind. Start your descent now.
It's very high intensity. They learn a lot. The camaraderie is exceptional. The number one thing for us is safety.
Affirmative, 18 and 27.
Jody Dowd, air traffic controller now for more than 40 years and based in Denver, is an Oshkosh AirVenture veteran.
This is my 10th year. It's just such an adrenaline rush to plug in and work here because just the volume and the intensity, it's just a great feeling.
And it's easy to spot a controller. All of them wear one of these pink t-shirts in the tower.
Welcome to the show. Follow 5-minute parking.
And when they're handling traffic on the ground.
They're bright and visible so you don't get run over, basically it. And so the pink shirts have become a tradition here for as long as we've taken over the operation.
It's an operation that's not business as usual because in Oshkosh, at least this week, the rules are different.
Orange? No, red.
The airport's 2 runways being used can handle multiple airplanes at a time with a special color dot system.
At a place like Chicago, you're only landing 1 aircraft at a time on a runway. Whereas here, the dots are here specifically to help controllers as landmarks. Some runways we can land 3 at a time, or have 3 at a time on a runway. Some directions we can only do 2, but they're specifically there to enhance the controller and pilot's ability to move traffic here safely and efficiently.
5 miles away, in the tiny town of Fisk, next to a soybean field,
reaching Puckaway Lake. Remember, everybody follow everybody else, half-mile and trail.
we find more of those pink shirts. Air traffic controllers stationed at a trailer, handling the approach for 95% of the thousands of planes coming in.
Is it fun?
I wouldn't be back if it wasn't.
James Hovick has worked AirVenture for 16 years and was nice enough to explain the procedure.
We start literally 40 miles out. Everybody found getting in line. We have a radio. We have eyeglasses. We call them out by their type when they do the traditional wing rock like the one out there is doing right now. So we can identify them. That way we know they're listening to us and we can split up the runways. And usually from the pilot's perspective, they don't have to talk, they just listen. So we can get more planes on the ground quicker.
You're clear to land runway 27 on the green dot.
It is a coordinated effort by the FAA staff here, to be sure, for a convention attended by hundreds of thousands over the course of the week.
Busiest airport in the world. Yep, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's fun. Such a good time.
Scott Clark and his wife Jan came from Georgia and have for years.
You know, I don't know. Why do you love anything? You know, it trips your trigger, and this is truly it's an infection. You know, people that do it are in love with it.
I mean, we all share this common bond. We're standing there, we're all looking up at the sky, we're all geeking out and just enjoying the moment.
It is a moment made possible in large part by those in the pink shirts.
So being an air traffic controller is being a public servant.
And like so many industries these days, the number of controllers is in flux.
We always want to be able to increase our numbers and replace anybody that's retiring.
One of those is Kathy herself.
36 and a half years, and yes, next Saturday the 30th I'm retiring.
Right at the end of the air show.
At the end of the air show. I promised them I would stay through the air show and have a successful air show, and then I'm going to retire and enjoy their next step of my life. It's been a wonderful career. I would recommend it to anybody.
From the veterans to those new to Oshkosh, there is agreement that the stars this week are on the runway.
The wow to me was that some of these things can even get in the air and fly. When you look at them, you're just like, there's no way that can fly. But
experimental means experimental.
Yes. If it flies, it can be here.
When they say this is the happiest place on earth, it's like an aviator's Disneyland.
For others like Star, it's about that common bond, the shared enthusiasm of aviation that lands once a year in Oshkosh.
But this is the first time we've actually flown our own airplane in here and camped out here under the wing of our own airplane with some of our friends.
You get choked up?
I am getting a little choked up because it's just so gosh darn cool.
Number 99715, runway 27, orange dot, line up and wait.
So darn cool for those in the tower as well, tasked with air safety.
715, roger, you ready for departure?
The voice to keep things on track, even when their customers are still high in the sky.
The first time a pilot comes into here, their anxiety level is way up there because they don't want to screw up. And so, yeah, they get excited, and we have to try to keep them calm.
I'm proud of the service we provide to the public. And that's every day, that's what I go home and I feel good about.
The AirVenture runs all this week in Oshkosh, about 2.5 hours north of Chicago. The rest of the year, you can check out the Air Museum. We have the details online right now for both at WGNTV.com. Sean Lewis, WGN News.
Still ahead, a major